Shinku! Shinku! Hey!
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Antebellum. We're picking up right where we left off. We're gonna start chapter 1 now. So we finished last time the prologue, which was much longer than I thought it was going to be. It took me like 4 hours, which is a long time. So I have a feeling chapter 1 is going to be long as well. We're gonna take it as it comes. I'm excited, also scared, because I don't want Dracul to die. And it's 100% is because his voice actor is the same voice actor as Hama. We'll keep it at that. It's 100% that's the reason. But anyway, let's just get right into it. I'm pretty sure this is Shinku's sister, and I can't remember exactly what happened with his sister. I know that in the last game she was like haunting him and he was hallucinating her a little bit, but I do think I'm not 100% on whether he killed her or not. It's possible.
Just give me a second, Kari. I'm almost done here.
Okay, but promise it'll just be a second this time. You always say that and it ends up being hours, and then I have to go to bed. And you pinky promise this time.
I promise. I just have a few more pages.
Akari, are you bothering your brother again?
No.
Akari, he's working right now. Come back down, you'll disturb him. His work is very important. You should know this by now.
He promised this time, though. He's always too busy for me.
Maybe you should follow by example and be more busy yourself. If you weren't constantly harassing your brother, maybe you'd be able to get full marks on a spelling test.
Is that the mom? Because what?
It's not my fault. Consequence has so many letters that are wrong.
Hey, it's alright. Let me finish this and I'll even help you practice for your next test, okay?
Okay. You're the best, Shinku. Love you.
Love you too, sis. I won't forget this time.
He will forget. I won't forget this time. Oh, it wants me to save again? Okay. Oh, so it is just 12 this time. There isn't 16. So it's not like it's not completely different from the last time, but there are, characters missing. There are new characters in here, and there were only 12 instead of 16. So I'm pretty sure Amelia, who was a character in the last one and was killed in chapter 3, she's now a warden alongside Mononeko. So she's like, I don't think she's the mastermind. I don't know if there is going to be a mastermind, but she's running this killing game that's being streamed on the dark web. Okay. And we're missing a few characters. We're missing Yui, the conductor, who she was the killer in the second case, not Takiko. But we're missing her. We're missing a few others.
Welcome back. Been a while, huh?
Not really.
Seems you got the voting thing figured out, so I'll cut to the point. A lot has changed around here in the last month, all thanks to you. Let me catch you up. We'll start with Prisoner 07, Taka Takahiro. You voted him corrupt, and by a long shot too. 70.1%? Holy shit! You don't mess around, do you? Did he get under a nerve? Remind you of someone, perhaps? Well, since we told him he's corrupt, his sense of self has been completely shattered. He's like a completely different person. All that confidence has disappeared into thin air. I don't think he's gonna be okay for a while.
Aw. I feel bad for him. I think, is he cringy? Yeah. Is he not a good person? No, he's not. But like, I don't know. I like Taka. I think he's funny.
Doesn't help that after his crime came to light, his high school friend Asuga has completely cut him off, totally ignoring him.
Really?
Which, like, Good for her. They deserve way better than his sorry ass. But it means he's had no one to protect him from a certain prisoner's harassment. But we'll get to her later.
What?
For now, how about we check on prisoner 11, Mintburn? And he was judged as worthy of redemption by a landslide, 77.5%.
So I think this is actually voted by people who are playing the game and watching it as it comes out. I think when I catch up, I think right now they finished, I think there's 2 chapters, but I think it's just up to chapter 2 daily life. I'm not 100%. Then I would be able to vote in this as well. But it's interesting that they voted him worthy of redemption, considering, like, I took a look at, you know, the planned structure of the last game, and he was a blackened in chapter 3. There were 2 blackens in chapter 3, actually. I don't know how that would have worked. I would have liked to see how that would have went down, but he was, I think, the blackened that was executed in chapter 3. And I think he killed Amelia? Maybe? I think, what's her name? Is she a scientist? I don't remember her name. The white-haired lady? I think she killed Taka in chapter 3. But yeah, so that's why it's interesting that he's being voted worthy of redemption. Because, listen, it's a completely different game, completely different story. It could change. He might not be a killer, but do I trust him? Not really.
What? Did you think he felt guilty or something? You certainly made a lot of assumptions about him. Well, he certainly doesn't seem happy with his vote. If anything, he seems lost and confused now. His faith has certainly been shaken. Since his verdict, he's completely isolated himself from all but one prisoner, Ezekiel Elias, who he seems to have formed a close friendship with.
Red flag. That is a red flag if I've ever seen one.
Ezekiel seems to believe Mint is his next project or something, convinced he can help him be a real man.
Ew.
But who's really helping who here? Most people don't really think the two are the best for each other, but who's to say? There have been other prisoners who try to reach out to him, especially Ismene in light of his verdict, but he seems stressed by her attempts to connect. Speaking of her, it seems you've gotten yourself a long-term ally, huh? Prisoner 08 Ismene Cersei, who 61.4% of you judged as worthy of redemption, has been vindicated by her judgment. It certainly improved her view of the audience. She believes any judgments you make must be sensible and correct. And so has taken to reaffirming them in the prison, bolstering anyone else voted as worthy of redemption and placing her trust fully in them, and delivering scrutiny to those deemed as corrupt. Although, of course, right now she only has Taka to bully. I'm sure this attitude shift of hers is sure to last, so try not to make any judgments you'll regret afterwards. With her around, you certainly can't go back on what you say. I'm surprised she got such a high redemption verdict, but everyone was so convinced the professor deserved it.
Yeah, if it's the same plot as it was last time, it was not a good situation. Do I think anyone deserves to die? I don't know, not really. But listen, it's fiction. These are fictional characters, okay? Let's leave it at that.
Did you think you knew why she did it? You seemed so confident. Well, not my issue. I'll leave you to see all of these wonderful results yourself. But if you want my word of advice, it might be best to be less forgiving in the future. They are ultimates, after all. I'm sure you'll see what I mean soon. Well, I'll see you later. I'll leave you to watch them for now. Enjoy.
Oh boy. I fear it might be Taka over. You know, When I first saw him, I couldn't believe it. How could you be so decisively guilty and yet still feel so betrayed by the consequences you had to face? But I'm smarter now. I think, after everything, he was just like the rest of us, desperate to feel loved. He sought it in their approval, didn't he? And you sought it in me. I still think about you every day. I wish I could have understood it at that moment.
Oh, no, no, no!
I can't. I think it's so funny. This is the worst. Who did this? We were just trying to pass the time by playing cards when Taka came tumbling out of his room, distressed as ever. Nothing seemed to be going right for him since his judgment. It's bad enough they stripped all the furniture out of my cell in the first place, but now you guys are helping them too?
Seriously?
Is something the matter again? This is like the 4th time this week. What happened this time? Is everything all right? I just wanted to make things a bit nicer, so I brought some plants into my room, and someone had the audacity to tear them all up, smash them to pieces. Why do you all hate me so much? Are you jealous?
Are you done?
Of you? Are you serious? No. I won't take this. I deserve better than this. Even if you don't want me having nice things, you could at least have the common decency to not turn up the heat in my room.
What are you saying?
Can't you just turn it down yourself? Have you been stuck in a closet or something? Do you know what happens if I try to? Since that awful corrupt verdict, any time I try to touch the heating box, I get shocked. Same with the kitchen cupboards. Ugh, this is the worst. I'm the Taka hero. I shouldn't have to scurry around waiting for someone to get me food like a little rat.
Huh?
Someone's been turning up the heat in your cell? All the time. Oh, it's unbearable. I can't sleep properly. I understand if you don't want to help me, but why would anyone make it more difficult for me? Maybe you deserve it. I don't understand why you keep trying to avoid punishment. Your own actions brought this upon you. Still, please, have a bit of compassion. Sugi, if you see the temperature in my room has been turned up, you'll turn it down, right? Won't you? For me? Oh yeah, she's not talking to him. Right, they'd been avoiding him since his crime got announced. I couldn't fully blame them. I'm not sure if Asuga goes by they, them, or she, her, only because I've seen both. So I don't know. I don't want to... Sugi?
Get real.
It must be awful having to be uncomfortably hot for hours at a time. Unsure when you'll be allowed to eat again. Exactly. You get it, so you should help me. You really are only ever thinking about yourself, aren't you? Huh? Hey, Taki. Let's go find Mai. She wanted to get lunch together, right? Oh, yeah. All right. See you all. We'll finish this game later. Asuga and Takiko stood up and started walking out of the room together, leaving Taka standing in shock. Takiko flashed him a slightly concerned look, but Asuga didn't look back. I can't take this anymore. Oh, this isn't fair. I just did what everyone else in the industry did. That's just how showbiz works, baby. I never killed anyone. Everyone was paid to be there. Why do I get treated like this and you two get off scot-free? He flashed a look at Mint and his mene. Zeke immediately glared back. Mint didn't seem to move. I mean, it's pretty messed up to keep someone sick for months on end. Don't people get murdered for doing that to others? How is that seen as redeemable?
Oh.
Yes. How is it? Despite Taka's accusations, Mint seemed really out of it. He barely had the energy to fight back, so someone else did in his stead. Don't you even start. Realize your mistake, Pipsqueak? Not so much a big shot now you've got no one to boss around, huh? Now you're just a scared little boy who has to run, tail between his legs, back to his uncomfortable empty cell. It's all messy now. The dirt from the plants got everywhere. Why am I being treated worse than a murderer? A murderer!
Hold on!
Stop. Hey. Isn't this a little much for just some plants being destroyed? Don't mind his tantrum. Nothing he says matters all that much. He's just deflecting now. What he says doesn't hold much weight. He really should apologize, though, for trying to avoid his punishment again. Mint has been tirelessly maintaining the garden, only for him to selfishly pluck the fruits of Mint's labor out of mere decoration. He just keeps taking other people's work. He'll probably never really learn. His judgment was correct. I just hope he doesn't keep treating Mint like this. She turned to Mint, expecting his input, but he stayed quiet for a while. I don't mind. Mint, really, you should. Just leave me out of it, please. I just don't want you being taken advantage of. I'm trying to help you here. I don't want it. Hey, I don't want any help. I don't know what on earth makes me worthy of any kind of redemption, so please stop putting me on your pedestal. When you say things like that, it makes me wish even more that I was corrupt. At least then I could take some of Takehiro's burden, so you wouldn't just target him. So, I'm wondering if in each chapter one character gets voted as corrupt and they get like extra punishment, it seems like. I wonder if that happens every chapter. Look, we've talked about this. That parasite deserved it. You did what you had to. It's not about that. It's... Hey, look. We don't gotta stay around here if you don't wanna. Let's get you away from these pricks. Let's get back to the courtyard. We could work out together or something. I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. Pricks. Thinking they're better than everyone else. I don't understand, like... Did they know each other before? Like, what is... I don't understand their dynamic. The two of them stood up and went to leave, Ezekiel shooting his men a glare as they left.
Christ.
Those two. For goodness sakes, I don't understand why Mint is wasting his time on someone like him. It's a bit of an unlikely friendship, huh? I'm a little apprehensive about it.
Well, that just ruffles my jammies.
I'm sorry, literally everything this character says, it just cracks me up. It's the worst how close they've gotten, right?
Really?
What reason do you have not to like it? Well, they're just annoying, right? Stop trying to relate to us. It's not going to make us forgive you. No, I'm being serious. Every time I see them, it just annoys me. I hate it. I hate how everyone gets to be happy and friends and how I don't. So, at the root of everything, it's about you again, isn't it? Well, I think it might be more complex than that. I think any friendship would make Taka jealous, no matter who it was between. You're bound to get jealous of someone for having something you don't have, especially when you used to have it. Hey, Taka? Maybe if you want people to start treating you kinder, you should stop causing scenes every day. Do you want me to endure all this in silence? That is not going to stop it. How else am I meant to remind the audience I'm still here? If they don't know I'm here, how will I ever get them to like me again? Man, I'm gonna level with you. I don't know if just complaining whenever you're around is gonna make you more likable. I suppose not, but maybe they'll pity little old me. I believe they find the karma of the situation cathartic. They have every right to. Well, if pity won't work, then... Wait, I've got it. This is it. Huh? Ismene and Mint both did awful, terrible things. Worse than me. Way worse than me. But they still got seen as worthy. Clearly, I'm... The image of the Taka hero I had before was a bust. It didn't work, so I must throw it out. It's time for a rebrand. Taka 2.0. If I can master the exact formula that makes Ismene and Mint so redeemable, then I can be liked too. Yes, this is it. I've done it. Call me Taka Cersei because I've officially become a murderer. The victim? The old Taka hero. Oh, that's a choice. Just a few weeks of the new me and things will look up. No more bullying, no more hot room, no more scurrying for food, no more smashed plants. I'll be loved again, not just by the audience, but by... Taka seemed to falter in his confidence a little, his mind wandering. All I gotta do is become someone new. How do I not think of this before? This is the end of Takahiro. When you see me again, I'll be reborn once more. Thank you and good night. Taka scurried off, a new vigor in his eyes that I hadn't seen him have in weeks. Or perhaps desperation was a way better way to describe it. Weeks, so they've been here for multiple weeks already, which is kind of crazy. And nothing's happened so far, no motive, no nothing. Leaving just me, Ismene, and Dracul alone. His judgment has really gotten to his head, hasn't it? I'm sure it doesn't help people seem to be making things more difficult for him here.
Well, now.
How awful. The person who so many agree deserves to suffer is suffering. What a shame. Ismene, please don't tell me you have anything to do with this. Oh, did you spot dirt on my clothes or something? He did overfill the pots quite a bit. You can't be serious. Relax, I'm not insane. I'm not going to let him starve or get hurt. I just don't think he should be able to try and circumvent his judgment the way he has. That's why I got rid of the plants. And the heat? What about that? That's unnecessary. Well, I just think in order to learn his lesson, he might need to experience a bit of what his workers went through. You know, she's saying all this, but she was very close to also being that. So I don't know if I like her attitude right now. Jeez. It's only a little bit, certainly not enough to give him heat stroke. Just enough to make him uncomfortable. If you object to it so much, you could always turn down the temperature yourself. But you won't, because you agree with it on some level, don't you? Because she's like, he needs to be punished for what he did, but like, you also did something bad. You murdered somebody. Even if he was like a bad person and he did horrible things, you still did do that. So, I don't know. I'm just... I don't like that she's so hell-bent on him accepting his punishment and stuff when she's done bad things too. Like, I don't know, it's like pot, kettle. I just don't understand why you're playing into this. You've not been making any sense recently, I don't know what to think of it all. I never said you had to agree with me. You're the ones who have kept by my side despite my crime. We still need to... There's no need to discuss it. The audience believes I'm worthy of redemption, and I think that should be the end of it. I put my trust in them to make good judgments after that. They're clearly sensible. I trust they'll give you both redemption too, if you deserve it. But until then, I'll reserve my own personal judgments. I don't intend to be cruel to anyone who doesn't deserve it. You have been nicer to everyone but Taka since the verdict. It's a little off-putting, actually. Well, I suppose I just feel liberated now. A useless weight has been taken off my shoulders. I feel as if I won't deceive anyone anymore, so less reason to be guarded. In fact, I thought I might join Takiko and Asuga for lunch. Care to join? I would, but I promised Lori I'd carry some stuff to herself, or chemicals and stuff. She wants to be able to work on escape plans at night more safely. Suit yourself. Shinku? I thought I'd just have some me time, if that's alright. Fair enough. I'll see you both later. I do hope you stay safe. It would be a shame to lose you both. She smiled and walked off. She certainly had become more social, but a lot of people were more apprehensive about her since her crime. Hey, don't you think she's been going a little too far? Man, I don't know what to think. So maybe it's easier not to at all. I'm kidding. But that would be easier, wouldn't it? I'm sure we just ought to give her time. She'll explain what's going on eventually, won't she? There must be a reason so many people viewed her as worthy of redemption, so I'm gonna trust in that. I, just hope that's not gonna be a bad decision. I'm not sure how I feel about trusting the judgments of people who tune in just to see us die, personally. Sorry, that's rude of me. I understand why you want to see the best in your friend. It's just... it's been a month. I don't know how much is going to change at this point. Jeez, it's been a month already. You don't gotta remind me. It's crazy how quickly time passes, huh? Tell me about it. It's a little scary. Seriously, it's like... you know, that point when you start to see all the stuff you enjoyed and considered futuristic as a kid. You know, it starts to become retro. Like, when you realize the DS has been out for over 20 years now. That feels like an attack. I don't like that fact. Did it really? Yeah, probably. No thank you. I don't like that fact. That makes me feel old. Oh gosh. That time has moved forward and left it behind. All those graphics and touchscreen gimmicks felt so cool when you were a kid, but now they're old news. People have moved on to bigger and better things without even realizing it. You've grown up and you didn't even notice. Can't say I relate to that exact sample, but I get the idea. It's weird realizing you're growing older. For real, you don't realize time is passing till you're too late. It used to really scare me, man. Before I got my ultimate, I was real scared of growing older. Of time passing. Everyone my age was going to college, moving on with their lives. I just felt like I was falling behind. I felt like everyone was moving on, and I wasn't. I think you were, just at your own pace and along a very different path. Yeah, I can see that now, and I wouldn't want to have lived my life any other way, but still. Before that, I felt completely at the mercy of time. It's weird feeling like that again. Like there's nothing we can do to stop it. Then I guess we just have to make the most of it. I suppose we do. I'll catch up with you later, Shin. I don't want to keep Lori waiting. Yeah, I'll see you soon. And I'm sure I'll see what you see in her soon, too. Meh! I'm not seeing it, so... I wandered back to my room, ready to crash for a bit and just not have to think about anyone else. I was lucky my crime hadn't been revealed yet. I don't know what I would do if I lost the sanctity of my cozy room. Corrupt prisoners had their cells stripped of all comforts. At least, in a situation like this, I had this paradise, all to myself. Peaceful and quiet, nothing could ruin this space for me. Hey, Shinku! God damn it.
Really?
Hello, Mononeko.
What you doing?
I was just about to settle in for some nice, peaceful, alone time.
You do that a lot, huh?
Sorry?
You should be. There's barely any footage of you because all you do is spend time alone, cooped up in your sad little cell. Everyone watching the stream thinks you're a sad, sad, lonely little loser.
Is that a good thing? Won't they pity me?
No. You know what being a sad, shut-in little boy makes you?
What?
Boring. You win the special prize for bringing us the lowest amount of viewers out of the whole prison.
Well, I don't really want to help you make the stream more entertaining.
Even if it would stop people from calling you a stupid, nothing burger of a prisoner. We've had so much hype around you and you're giving us nothing. Go make friends. Pseudo-homoerotic bonds, enemies, anything.
Why should I? Why should I give you anything? You want to see me die.
Well, I'll give you something in return if you become popular.
Like, what?
Who knows? Maybe I'll pull some strings and keep you alive a little longer. Help you out here and there.
That would be useful, but still, how do you even want me to make people more interested in me?
Bitch, leave your room.
Mononeko has gotten much more sassy. I love it. And do what? Stand there? Give me something to work with here.
And talk to people like a normal functioning human being. Oh my god. Viewers love seeing you guys interact. They get attached to relationships and dynamics. The closer you get to someone, the more views you bring in. So if you want to increase your popularity, then go talk to someone. Or else.
Else what?
You'll be getting no help from me, ever. And you'll probably die. And no one will care because no one knows who the heck you are.
All right. I'll go talk to someone. Just lay off me. Oh, is this the introduction of the free time event?
You better. You were one of the most highly anticipated prisoners this time around, and you are giving us nothing to work with.
Is that all you came in here to tell me?
Oh, I also wanted to tell you I've written down all the rules, that adorable little notebook of yours. Nice doodles of Dracul, by the way. But it's time to pack it up and start pulling the text and subtext.
Hey, that's my private stuff. You could have given me some warning. So he's doodling Dracul? I see you, Shinku.
You're being streamed 24/7. Privacy is not a concern here. Just check out the rules when you can. Oh, and can't wait to see you this evening.
What's happening this evening?
Oh, you'll see. Just make sure you make it to dinner tonight. I've got a special surprise for everyone.
Oh boy.
Speaking Speaking of which, I gotta make some preparations, so I'll leave you be. Remember, talk to people. Bye-bye.
Mononeko scurried through the vents, leaving me alone once more. I mean, I could always stick to my original plan and have my alone time, take a nap on my bed, or I could listen and talk to people. It might be good to improve my popularity. Is this popularity going to affect the way the story is? Because I'm gonna just talk to Dracul the whole time. I'll see what I feel like doing. Free time start. Alrighty, I'm gonna go. I don't know where I'm gonna go. Maybe I want to see if I can find Dracul. I don't want to talk to her. It seems to be locked. I wonder where it goes. I want to talk to Dracul and only Dracul, okay? I'm totally not biased or anything. I just have no idea where he would be. I don't know where he frequents. Is that Lyra? Probably. No, absolutely not. I don't know. There's something like, excuse me. What is this thing here? There's something about like the two new characters. I feel like they're not very likable. Just like the ones Akari used to have. Oh yeah, like her dolls end up everywhere. And like, I think I was like, is she the mastermind? Is Akari the mastermind? Because, you know, her dolls being everywhere is creepy. Like, is she actually dead? I know it's supposed to be that, like, he killed her. I think, possibly. I went in here already. I don't know where Dracul is. I pressed the wrong button like a dummy. Okay. But wasn't it like, I thought maybe she might end up being the mastermind and she's not actually dead. He just thinks she's dead and that he killed her. But he didn't actually. Refrigerated goods. We've got enough here to last a long time. But then I know who the mastermind was at the last one because it was released when the game, you know, was announced that it was not going to continue. And it was Takiko. That's his Mene. I don't want to talk to her either. She's scary. I don't know where to find this man. Asuka, I think, maybe. Where is he? Maybe I'd probably check his dorm. He might be in there. That's Takiko. I don't trust her because she was the mastermind. No. Oh my god. I'm definitely not talking to Ezekiel. Get the heck out of here. Did I go in here? Yes, I did. I'm gonna see maybe in his dorm. I do not like Ezekiel at all, and I don't understand his relationship with Mint at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, did they know each other before? Why are they suddenly like really close and stuff, you know? Lyra, Shinku, Takiko. Is he in here? Dracul, hello, Dracul. He's not here. Where on earth can I find this man? Come out, wherever you are. If he was in this room the whole time. I don't know, maybe it doesn't want me to find him. Because I can't find him anywhere. Oh, did I go in here? Oh, it was locked. Completely forgot. Whoopsie. Completely forgot. Alright, I'm gonna pause and try to find him, okay? I want to find him. Okay. I found him in the one room I didn't actually walk into like a dum-dum. Okay. Oh, hey Shin. I just got done helping Lori, though thought I'd do some reading. Really? What are you reading? Just some melody pretty manga. It's crazy they have all this stuff here. Not that I'm complaining. Huh. You really weren't kidding about liking that stuff, huh? Why'd I be kidding? Come on, Shin, you don't think this stuff is lame, do you? I'm not gonna tell him to read something real. What kind of monster am I? No, I think it's sweet. It's nice seeing you all passionate about something. If you enjoy it, it's not lame at all. That means a lot. I know a lot of my interests are a little silly, but I do really enjoy this stuff. It makes me happy. I know I'm a loser, sure, but it's nice to have someone who doesn't mind it. We could be losers together. You know, if you're not doing much else, I'm free to hang out if you'd be interested. Heck yes. Sure. Honestly, I'd be interested in hearing more about stuff you're passionate about. Trust me, you don't. If you get me started, I won't ever shut up. That wouldn't be too bad at all. Okay, Shinku. Okay, calm your crush, okay? Calm it down a little bit. You're coming on strong here. You gotta play hard to get. No, I'm just kidding. That never works. Dracul smiled at me for a moment. Dracul seemed fairly excited at the prospect of hanging out with me. I supposed he enjoyed having someone to talk to in a situation like this. After that hug we shared, he would probably turn to me for comfort or support, or... Shinku! Huh? Is everything okay? Or what, Shinku? What were you trying to think? I see you. Oh, more than okay. You gotta hear this new idea I've got cooking. To get out? That one's still sort of a work in progress. But that doesn't matter because I've got something better. Go on. Alright, okay. Let me lay the groundwork here. Magical girls. Okay, no. Hear me out. There's a twist. A world where anyone can become a magical girl, and I mean anyone. I know the idea seems kind of lame on the surface level, but seeing Mello has sort of put me on a magical girl kick lately. Why? Maybe I'm just like, meh. She's meh. I don't see the appeal yet. I don't know. And maybe it's just because last time she killed you, Dracul. Maybe you shouldn't. But hear me out. Each magical girl, or well, a person, because not just girls can become magical girls, it has an entirely unique form. What's that form based on? Wishes, of course. Whatever someone's greatest wish is creates their magical girl form. Some old hag could wish to be young and beautiful again, and her magical girl form is a young modeling-based magical girl that can revert objects to their earlier forms. Think of the potential here, Shinku. I really think I'm onto something here. Wait, let me stop you right there. What exactly is this for? My next campaign, of course. I know it's kind of hard to sell, but if you really think about it, you could do so much with the idea. Man, I just want to be out of here right now so I could try it with my sisters. I just keep getting more and more good ideas for it. I'm struggling to remember all of them. I've been writing stuff down, but I know I'm losing things. It happens to the best of us. I can assure you. I've lost track of how many plot threads I planned that I just forgot. I just hope you're prepared for me to be super annoying about this. The second I get an idea in my head, I can't get it out. I gotta level with you. This is all I'm gonna be talking about for the next few days. Well, I'm glad you're keeping yourself busy. I really think you should have bigger priorities in a situation like this, but I'm not gonna burst his bubble. It's better than freaking out, I suppose. Sorry, I appreciate this is probably the last thing you want to be hearing about in a situation like this. I don't mind. I actually think it's pretty interesting. You do? Man, that's high praise coming from someone like you. I feel sort of bad since I know this is really the last thing I should be thinking about in this situation, but when I've got an idea in my head, it's all I could think about. I know I should have higher priorities, but I guess having something to hang on to for when I get out of here helps me remember we are gonna get out. You feel me? That's actually a pretty nice way of thinking about it. I'll admit I'm pretty bad at dwelling on the negative and not really thinking about the good ahead. I only really specialize in stressing out about the potential negatives. Sometimes I think I should think more carefully about the future. I tend to only focus on the positives since thinking about stuff that worries me kind of makes me shut down. That's probably why I'm so quick to focus on silly, stupid fictional ideas. Gives me something to distract from the reality. I think it's probably healthiest to do a bit of both. Too bad balancing your worry is pretty much impossible. So I wouldn't beat yourself up too much about taking the approach you do. There's definitely less healthy coping mechanisms. Yeah, for sure. Besides, I'm sure your siblings appreciate that your first priority is creating something to entertain them when your life's on the line. Oh, come on. Any brother would do that for their sisters. Well, you're definitely winning the Brother of the Year award over me. That's for sure. Yeah, because, Shinku, you killed your sister, I think. I'm sure you're underplaying yourself here, man. I mean, you're the Shinku Kutsuki. Kutsuki or Kutsuki? I'm not 100% on the pronunciation of his last name. But hey, if you don't hate listening to me rambling about my stupid little fantasy world, want to hear my plan for the first session? Heck yes, please never stop talking to me. Are you sure you want to spoil it to one of your potential players? Look at his little face. He's so excited that Shinku wants to play with him. Oh, my heart. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Oh, sorry. That's probably presumptuous of me. It's just for your sisters, isn't it? Oh, no. I'm just surprised you actually wanted to be willing to participate. That would be sick. I'd love to have you. If you want, then maybe we could figure out what your character would be. Why not? I'm sure I've got a few ideas up in my head. Oh, I'm so excited to see them. Dracul seemed really excited by how invested I was in this campaign idea, even though I don't think I had the best character ideas. I'll admit, maybe I was a little too indulgent in his escapism, but he seemed to enjoy himself, so it wasn't bad of me to play into it. Was it? It gave me something to look forward to for when we were out of here. Or you could play together right now, because I'm sorry, you're not getting out of here anytime soon. And gave me hope we would get out. Friendship rank up. Level 1 obtained. I wanna listen. I want all the hearts. I want the hearts to go all the way this way and across the screen. A little dream. So cute. The evening snuck up on me before I even knew it. Right, Mononeko asked for all of us to meet at dinner. I made my way over to the canteen, admittedly a little apprehensive. It had been a month since we arrived, and no one had killed yet. Part of me wondered if they intended to do something to change that. Are we getting the motive already? I got there, and it soon became clear I was one of the first to arrive.
Oh, well.
Kutsuki, good for you to join us. Do you know if the others got the memo? Admittedly, I haven't really asked the others about this whole thing. I didn't really want to think about it. Well, I hope they arrive soon. I wouldn't want our disobedience to cause unnecessary conflict with our captors. Well, I'm a bit early, so that's not a surprise. You are? Sorry, I suppose I lost track of time. Yeah, how long have you been waiting? 20 minutes or so. I always try to be early. I just tend to be too early sometimes. Well, better safe than sorry.
Are you sure you don't want to eat anything?
Asuka poked her head out of the kitchen, looking at Alora. I'm quite all right.
I figured with all your pacing, what? I figured all your pacing would have made you hungry.
I just can't adult today.
All this has made me hungry. But I can't eat a bite. I'm so nervous. Why did they want us all here?
Yep.
I'm sure it can't be as bad as what you're thinking. That's just your tricky mind playing tricks on you. You're right. Maybe it's good. Yeah. Maybe they want to let us all out. Sure. Sure. I'm not lying through my teeth right now.
That would be nice, but I doubt it. Where are the others? Am I late?
Nope. Still early.
Oh, good. I thought I overslept. I set 3 alarms for this. That's me every morning. I set 4 alarms. I am a notorious snoozer. With my alarm, I set an alarm and I don't actually get out of bed for 20 minutes after my first alarm. I'm like, I know myself. I'm not getting up in that first alarm. It's not happening. I have to set at least 3. Usually for work, I will set 4 because I do not want to oversleep.
Christ.
And you didn't even wake up for them. I had to knock on your door. You're hopeless. Hey, you didn't have to tell the others. I thought it would provide some levity at a time like this. The next 3 who entered made quite a stir, interrupting the conversation. They seemed to be bickering.
Fuck off.
You know, it was annoying enough to get Min off his ass. I don't want to have to deal with you as well.
Zeke.
Jesus, I told you already. I was planning on going any second. I just wanted to finish my eyeliner. Why would you need to look all dolled up for whatever the hell the cat wants? Why do you need to be so up my ass all the time?
For goodness sake.
Byrne, Elias, and Chattel, how nice of you to join us. I'm surprised to see you're on time for once. I'm surprised you're taking attendance in a killing game. Is that really surprising? Wouldn't you be taking attendance to make sure nobody got, oh, I don't know, killed in a killing game? Hello. All right, it's 6 p.m. Now they're late. Where are the others?
You'd think they'd be a little more worried for their lives, huh? It's good they're keeping such a level head. Not everyone can just ignore dire situations like that, can they?
Just as Takiko said that, Fu wandered into the room, saying nothing to us all and heading to the cupboard to get some food. We all just stared at him.
What are you getting at?
What? Have I got something on my shirt?
Oh, Mr. Wang, you're here.
You know, kid, you could call me Uncle if you wanted.
Uncle? Like, what? I could.
What are you all doing here anyway? Did someone die? The meeting? You know, the one the cat asked for? Oh, crap. Forgot about that. Good you reminded me.
You forgot?
What can I say? Happens to the best of us.
Maybe you should consider keeping a diary or something, or maybe just paying a little bit more attention? Just a few suggestions.
Never mind. At least you're here now. That just leaves Takahiro. Please don't tell me he's waiting to make some big grand entrance. Oh, 100%. He's gonna make the grandest entrance in the history of grand entrances. After a moment, the door started to creak open. We all braced ourselves slightly, ready to deal with whatever nonsense he was going to pull now.
Sorry?
Sorry for being late. It won't happen again. Sorry.
Huh?
Oh dear.
It was really inconsiderate for me to leave you all waiting. I'm sorry. Hey, isn't this kid the one who's usually barking the house down? Did the host lobotomize him or something?
For goodness sake.
Lobotomize me? I think you have the wrong idea. Oh, hold on. No.
Sorry?
Sorry. Did I do something wrong? Do you think this man right here is channeling his inner Mint and he's doing this so people will like him? He's acting like Mint? Did something happen? Are you okay? Feeling all right?
Sniffles. I don't really like that.
Sniffles. You can't tell me that everything about this character is not hilarious. Yes, I really am feeling all right. I didn't mean to concern you. There really is no need to worry about little old me. Whatever you say, buddy. Before we had time to process what exactly was happening with Taka, a voice chirped out from behind us.
Looks like the whole team is here. How touching. Guess the shocks aren't the only thing you comply with. Makes my job easier, so I'm not complaining. I wouldn't want to have to run around after you lot.
Cut to the chase. What do you want?
Jeez. Eager than ever, aren't ya? Show a little respect to your warden. I thought Takahiro's treatment would whip you into shape a little bit.
Treatment? So you did lobotomize him?
What? No, what do you mean?
Oh dear.
Sorry, I think I caused a little bit of a fuss. I really didn't mean to be a bother.
What the hell happened to him?
You tell me. Personally, I'm not entirely opposed to these changes. Mint knows he's acting like him.
Well, I ain't got anything to do with that. Beats me what happened there. He's just had the usual corrupted treatment of strip cells and revoked liberty. No heat control, food or ability to turn the showers unless one of you does it for him. Maybe it'll make him a little more considerate of how he treats those around him.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. I don't know what I'd do if I was voted corrupt. I don't know how I'd handle it. Girl, you're corrupt, I'm telling you right now. No, it's okay. I understand. I accept my punishment. I definitely deserve it. I just hope I don't get in anyone's way. So what? Did you just bring us here to flaunt how you want to torture all of us?
Of course not. I'm hardly that barbaric. I wanted to show you a different way I wanted to torture you all. Indiscriminately. No verdict required. I love equality.
Huh? What?
Well, it ain't much of a killing game if no one's killing each other. So I thought I'd test your resolve. See who here is really corrupt and will break at the slightest bit of pressure. And I thought, you must be getting homesick, right?
Uh-oh.
So, I thought I'd even involve your loved ones, too.
What? You can't be serious. I thought we were all about punishing criminals. You just gonna rope innocent people into it as well? Yeah, hold on, that's messed up. Where the hell did they do to deserve it?
Well, when you do something wrong, it doesn't just affect you or the person you did it to. It affects their family, and it affects yours. If you don't want to get your loved ones hurt, you shouldn't have committed a crime in the first place. I think it's time you all learn a bit about consequences.
This isn't fair. I don't like this. You're so mean, Mononeko. What about that, huh? Oh, damn, Maiko. You're not screwing around.
Let me explain how this is going to work. Once a day, you will have to vote by midnight on one person's loved one, their hostage. Whoever's hostage gets the most votes will have something terrible happen to them. Rinse and repeat 1 time every day until every hostage has had something awful done to them.
And what will happen once all 12 hostages have been harmed?
We'll do it again, and again, and again, and again. We'll do it as many times as we need to, each time ramping up the severity of what we do. If we keep going long enough, well, I'm sure a few are bound to kick the bucket.
That's horrible.
Well, there's one way to stop it.
And what's that?
Once someone kills, we'll stop all the nonsense with the hostages. No more votes about who to torture. They can all be free.
That's the only way?
Yeah? Got a problem with it? Hmm?
Several, but I don't think complaining about it is going to reap anything. Reap anything? That's an interesting phrase. I mean, I understand what it's trying to say, but I've just never heard it used in that kind of context before. So yeah, I'm honestly kind of shocked. We're only an hour into chapter 1 and we got the motive already. Like, what? A problem? I've got a whole bunch. This is nonsense. Sads. What's the point of even doing all this? There's no one I give a crap about enough for you to use against me.
Oh, you're so funny.
The hell are you laughing at, huh? You think you know me better than I do? Wait, what will happen if we tie the votes? What then?
Then, both will get punished. 2 for the price of 1.
Crap.
And if we don't vote? Then your hostage gets tortured as well. So remember, midnight is the deadline.
Oh my. Will we be aware of who our hostage is?
Oh, everyone will. How about we take a look through them now?
In front of everyone?
I mean, how else would we know who to vote for? Let's go in order, shall we? I think this will really help all of you get to know each other a lot more.
Mononeko scattered a bunch of papers all over the table, humming to themselves happily. I paused as I saw the first piece of paper in front of me, those familiar eyes looking back at me. No,
First
not
up, we
Eiichi.
have Shinko's hostage, Ichi Sakaguchi. Unemployed, 22, and doing nothing with his life.
No, it's not Eiichi. No. We had to see him die in the last game. I don't want to see him get tortured this time. I thought, you know what? He's not even in this killing game, so he can't die. Oh, here he is.
Hey, come on. He's trying his best.
He is. He's a good muffin.
Well, he ought to try harder.
Huh. Was he your friend or something?
Best friend. He's also the head of my fan club.
You had a fan club?
Wow. Sounds so exciting.
Excited. Well, I'd much rather hang out with him than you.
Moving on, let's get Lyra's hostage.
Shit, him?
Who's this guy?
I don't know either.
Callum Nilsson, 3rd year university student and 21 years old. Only just grew a beard though.
Man, I don't know why you'd pick him. I mean, like, I'm glad it's not too much on the line, but...
There is no way this little baby face is growing a beard. There's no way.
Well, your lifestyle meant we didn't exactly have many options.
What's that meant to mean? What's it to you, sweetheart?
I'll leave you to explain that later. Let's move on to Ezekiel.
Try all you like. You've got no one.
Oh,
Is this no one to you, Ezekiel?
Fuck off.
Michael Brooks, surgeon, 24 years old, and he definitely looks it with how much he's been working.
he definitely looks what, 24?
This is no one to me anymore.
How is he 24 and a surgeon? Is he like a prodigy or something?
Well, there's obviously a reason why he's your hostage, kid.
I don't give a shit about this prick.
Lies.
Zeke, calm down. He's not going to immediately get hurt.
I said it before. I wouldn't care if he did. He'd have it coming, actually.
Oh, well, since Ezekiel obviously totally doesn't care at all, shall we see who Takiko's is?
Yeah, totally doesn't care at all whatsoever, sure. Her brother? Sister?
Sachiko Uchiyama, 22 years old, convenience store worker, living a much less glamorous life than her much sweeter sister.
Her sister. Whoopsie, my bad.
Hey! Come on, that's mean! She still looks pretty! Please don't hurt her. That's all I can ask. I know it's selfish, but I don't want to hurt her any more than I have.
Then you have?
Save your questions for later. We still got a lot left. So, on to Dracul.
Mom! Hey, you better not! Her life is hard enough as is!
No, 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 they're not gonna take his mom. No, 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 they're not gonna do that. No, no. No, no. No.
Daria Tremblay, 43 and working in marketing. She's a new hire though. Just got a new job after being fired from her old one. Tough time in her life, but she pushed through. It would be a shame if she lost her job again.
I won't let you do that!
It's not me you gotta stop. You gotta stop the others from picking her.
Come on, guys. Please, don't hurt my mom. She's got all my sisters to take care of.
I don't want to knock down a hardworking woman. No way!
Well, would you prefer to hurt someone who's in critical condition?
What?
Uh-oh.
Let's have a look at Alora's hostage.
Wait a moment.
Lilith Doe, patient, 19 years old.
That's...
Is everything okay, Dr. Amelius?
Your composure's slipping. Something up?
I'm sure you can figure it out, Doc. Now let's check in on our only corrupt prisoner, Taka Hero. Sure, he might be a psychopath who treated his workers like shit, but maybe this will show that he can't care about something. What is that something, you ask? Well...
Stop. Stop it right now. It's a fish. His is a fish. It's a fish.
Is that a fucking fish?
You can't be serious.
Oh my god.
Man, the fish. Age? I'm, not really sure on that one.
Kid, you named your fish Man.
Is there something wrong with that?
You cannot be a real person. I refuse to believe it.
Is your favorite person in the whole wide world really a fish?
Oh no, Taka, no.
Wouldn't you get lonely? I sure would.
It's hard to explain. Sorry.
Well, we can discuss how sad and pathetic that is later. We know Asmini's track record with her friends. I wonder who she has as a hostage. It's the famous Dakota of Asmini's crime reveal fame. 20 years young and editing Wikipedia articles for a living.
Yeah, Coda was in the killing game last time, when in the last game they were in it taking part.
Pretty messed up your most important person is also the kid you traumatized, but I digress.
I knew there was something seriously up with that bitch. I don't care what they voted for her. She's corrupt as hell.
Hey, come on! Maybe this just goes to show she did care what happened to him.
I did.
See?
But then I got my verdict, so I understand things better now. He was the issue, not me. He broke his promise, just like the rest of them. You could do what you'd like to him. I'm no longer deluding myself about that traitor.
What?
But he's your friend.
Jesus. There must be something genuinely wrong with you, if you could say that about someone you cared about.
Didn't you say the exact same thing about your hostage?
Speaking of hostages people care a lot about, you might be wondering who on earth someone as selfish as Fu could possibly not mind throwing under the bus.
Oh no.
Well, here's your answer. Wang Qian, 11 years old and just starting secondary school.
Is that his daughter? Stop, no. They're gonna torture a child?
You bastards.
Oh, did that hit a nerve?
Is that your daughter?
Oh, you're married?
He's gonna be like, no.
Divorced. But lay a hand on her or GIE, and I'll tear this prison down brick by brick to beat the scumbag behind this.
I was surprised at how quickly his demeanor shifted once his hostage was presented.
Oh, that's a lot. You must really care about her, huh?
She's his kid, yes? Hello?
Any man would do it for his family.
Speaking of family, Asuka, we've got a surprise for you. Someone you haven't seen in years.
Oh my gosh! That's the prettiest guy I've seen in my whole entire life!
Oh my god, Maiko, for you for real? You could think it, but don't say it out loud.
Is now really the time for that?
Nico Singtil, 18 years old, now working as a model.
Nico?
But why not my circus? The scale was too big. And considering what you've done, we thought we'd give them a little bit longer before things come crashing down.
Don't you dare hurt them!
If they get hurt, it'll be all you're doing. At least with Nico, someone else can take some of the responsibility. But I doubt you want to hurt him again, do you?
They wouldn't have.
He wouldn't have to be hurt in the first place if you weren't choosing to do this.
La la la, can't hear you. Speaking of choices people have made, Mint! We've got the person you chose to do your crime for. Penny Byrne, 40 years young and currently a full-time housewife. Luckily, she's got her revenue stream back now that her husband is starting to make a miraculous recovery.
His mom?
No.
Does that bother you, Mint? Well, still no daughter and her son has disappeared, so things still aren't peachy for her.
What does that mean, still no daughter?
It's really messed up to put people's parents in here. This isn't okay at all.
Would you rather torture the kid?
Oh, jeez.
No way! Nuh-uh!
You better not.
Well, let's wrap this up with our final prisoner's hostage. Maiko, who do you care about most in the world?
Yui? Oh my gosh! It's her! Yui!
Yui was before the ultimate conductor, right? This is her. Now she's the former ultimate idol. She was the ultimate conductor, and she... Who did she kill? She killed Aichi, I think. In chapter 2, I believe. She was the blackened.
Wait. Wait. Oh my gosh! Don't hurt her! Please don't hurt her!
Wait, Yui at Piña?
The pop idol? It's really her! Oh, I love her music!
Who?
Who?
Yui Apina, idol. The former ultimate idol, in fact. 26 but still going strong.
Jeez, they talk about 26 like it's ancient. Jeez.
So what? You were a fan or something?
No way! I mean, yes, but I'm not just her fan. I'm her bestest best friend for life. She's everything to me.
And that's a wrap. That's everyone's hostages. Hope you can remember them.
Mononeko scattered the papers all over the table. I was admittedly terrified seeing Eiichi there. I didn't want him to get hurt.
And now, everyone knows who's on the line. There's only one thing left to do.
And that is...
vote who deserves to be hurt first, of course.
This is insane, though. Of all these people, all of these people didn't do anything to deserve this.
Once again, butterfly effect. Your actions affect them.
Well, at least this first one is obvious. Yeah, I mean, like, sorry, Taka. I know you've had it rough, but, like, I'm not gonna hurt a person over a fish. If that's what you believe is best, I understand.
I'm glad you understand. Usually you'd be throwing a fit about this. Is everything okay?
They're gonna hurt the oh god. The fish is gonna die. Yes, everything's fine. I just really don't want to be a bother. Well, it's good you're being cooperative. So what? We're all in agreement about this first one? I mean, like, it's kinda a no-brainer. It's like a fish. She is like a fish. Never mind. Sorry.
But what if it's Taka's emotional support fish, like a therapy animal? Well, maybe we could always get him another or something when we're all out of here to make up for this. Woman the fish, maybe.
Yeah, but it wouldn't really be the same, would it? I don't know why the hell we're still discussing this. We're not seriously gonna hurt an actual person over a fish. That would be a little absurd.
Well, that was a lot less conflict than I was expecting, but I guess it'll get more dramatic as things go on.
Well, I don't really know what you expected when you put a fish as one of the hostages.
Give me a break. He didn't have anyone else.
Really? Oh, that's so sad. That's just how it works out, isn't it?
Well, if you're all in agreement, someone get the chips ready because it's time to fry the fish.
Wait, you won't kill her, right?
Let's have a look at Man the Fish's level 1 consequence.
The monitor flicked on in front of us, showing someone faceless holding a small bowl with a fish in it, lingering over the ocean. And slowly, they tossed the contents of the bowl, including the fish, into the ocean, where the waves carried them away. Huh?
Be free! The whole world is your oyster, man! Wait, weren't they a freshwater fish? I'm sure they'll be fine in the ocean.
Oh no, his fish. I couldn't muster up much sympathy. The whole thing wasn't that shocking. If anything, it seemed absurd, almost goofy. Excuse me. I can manage some sympathy because that's his fish, okay? But Taka genuinely seemed resigned. Something in his demeanor shifting a bit.
Well, that was it. Your first vote. Remember tomorrow that you need to vote by midnight. I'm sure you have a lot more fun picking next time.
So now Taka just has nobody now. Because the fish is gone. The fish is probably dead.
I'll see you again tomorrow, prisoners.
Mononeko scattered away through the vents gleefully. Oh no!
Next time we're gonna have to pick an actual person, won't we?
Oh no. Will they know? I'm sure we can be rational about it. We just have to keep our heads on straight. I'll keep on straight as long as you don't make stupid decisions to get the wrong people mad at you. We can worry about that tomorrow. I think it's best we just take the evening off. This is a lot to process, huh? May I suggest we meet back here each morning at breakfast time and come to a collective agreement on the votes then each day? That would ensure, if there are any conflicts, we have the whole day to resolve them, instead of rushing to resolve them as the voting deadline approaches.
Works for me. I just hope we're not going to let this whole thing get to our heads. We can be sensible about this. I know it sounds a little morbid, but maybe this'll help.
Are you actually insane?
No, hear me out. A big shift like this is obviously going to draw more attention to the stream, which means more awareness, which means the government might have a better chance at being able to be alerted of what's happening.
I'm sure they already know, just don't care. That's ridiculous. We're ultimates, of course they'd care.
If they are aware, this'll still help. If they're affecting people outside of this prison, then the government can station people to watch our hostages. See if they can catch anyone involved in this and get answers.
That's if the consequence videos aren't pre-recorded. They whipped? Yes, whipped. I can read English. They whipped out the one for the fish pretty quickly. If you want my guess, they've already done all they wanted to do to our hostages, and they're all already been affected regardless of vote. The voting is only here to make it seem like it's our fault, to stir up conflict and all that. You know, she might be onto something. I stared at Lyra for a moment. She seemed to be a fairly flippant girl who wasn't really taking the game entirely seriously. That level of thought from her was shocking for me. I didn't really imagine she thought about anything all that much. And I wasn't the only one who seemed surprised. I mean, like, better safe than sorry, though. I don't know. Probably not the case. Literally all I ever had today was a cup of coffee and 2 cigarettes, so I'm definitely a little delusional. Don't take what I'm saying seriously. No, I think they should take what she's saying seriously, because that's a good point. They had the video of them dumping the fish in the ocean, just ready to go. You're right. I don't want to risk it. We should still try to take the vote seriously. I'm pretty sure these people's family members were already killed. They're all dead. Or their loved ones, I mean, not just family members. All right. So we're all in agreement to meet here tomorrow for breakfast and vote then? Well, that's all. I'm heading off. I think me and Zeke will leave soon too. We didn't finish our set.
Set?
Arms, legs, abs set, duh. Under the strict Zeke regime, little Minty here is gonna be the strongest guy in this prison. Second after me, of course. He doesn't want anyone thinking they can pick on me because I'm weak and, you know, bashing my head in.
Wait, that sounds like good fun. Can I hop along?
Oh, if you'd like, I'm sure. No way. It's guy time. Men only. I know you're not really a chick, but like still. Nothing personal. But you can only really properly focus on exercise when it's solely boy on boy action. My guy, you're phrasing. Oh, you love your boy-on-boy action, don't you? Hell yeah, nothing quite like it.
I love the enthusiasm.
But if you want to join us later, Asuka, I wouldn't mind. I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. Later. But let us have our guy hour first. Then you can join. Okay. No one's checking on Taka to see how he feels about his poor fish. His fish is his only friend. Nah, I'm gonna pass.
I'm just gonna practice solo. You all sleep well. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, what? You're all going? Guess so. Is something the matter? Yeah, something is the matter. You're being mean. That's it?
Is everything okay, Taka?
This is awful! Not a thank you, not a maybe you're not too bad, Taka. Are you really all that selfish and self-centered? That is such a thing for you to accuse us all of being. I'd let you all throw my best friend to the wolves and this is the thanks I get? You still all hate me? It was a fish. I know she was a silly fish, but she... No, it's not worth it. It doesn't matter what I say or what I do. You'll still hate me. I tried being what you saw as worthy. Because you saw me as rotten, I tried acting like mint. But I'll never be as pitiful as him. You'll never think that I feel guilty. Because you very clearly don't. I don't like her attitude towards Taka, okay? Listen, I know none of these characters, they're all criminals. I know this. But like, do we have to all gang up on somebody? I don't like that. I don't like that mentality. And if his most precious person was a fish, then maybe that fish meant a lot to him, okay? Maybe he's lonely. And maybe he's sad about how his fish just got thrown into the ocean to be eaten by other fish. And nobody even wanted to check on him to see if he's okay. What the heck? Well, even if I did, it wouldn't stop you. You've all decided to hate me and scapegoat me for everything because there's no one to point blame at all. You'll turn up the heat. You'll make me beg for food. You'll hurt my friends. You'll ignore me and you'll feel good about doing it. So what am I meant to do? Come on. Someone tell me what I'm meant to do. Who do you want me to be? What can I do? Taka. It wouldn't matter if I found the cure for cancer or donated 1 million of worker unions or seen it all before. If you try and donate, it's just throwing money at the problem in hopes it'll disappear. If you apologize, it's performative. If you try to move on and do better, it's being ingenuine and ignoring the issue. If you disappear, it's being a coward. It's avoiding accountability. I can't win. I can't win with you people. I was cancelled from the outset. Do you feel better about yourselves yet? Or do you need me to suffer more for that?
Hey, Taka. Deep breaths. I don't think this is gonna help right now.
Oh, shush, Takiko. I'm on Taka's side here, okay? Well, what would? Taka looked up at us all in silence before moving to the door. The previous vindication in his eyes was gone. The curtains peeled back. Forget it. At least I'm your scapegoat, then all their eyes are still on me. All publicity is good publicity. He rather solemnly walked out, leaving us all in stunned silence. Good, you should be stunned, you should be ashamed. Maybe we've been a little harsh. You have been harsh, extremely so. You're all criminals here. Like, these people are like ganging up on him and calling him out for what he's done, but what have they done also? Hello? Pot? Kettle? Ignore him. He's had this coming for a long time. Don't give in to his attempts for pity. Remember what he did to his workers. Ismene, maybe remember what you did to your professor then. Okay? Listen, I'm not saying that, you didn't have a reason, okay? But she's really just, I don't like her attitude. I'm just worried that if no one intervenes, he'll do something drastic. That kid? No way. Not like he could ever overpower most of us anyway. I'm more worried he'll do something to himself. Over a fish? Excuse me, that was his beloved pet fish. Her name was Man. She had a name. I don't know why, like, everything about Ismene's whole existence right now is just, ugh. Like, she's acting all, like, mightier than everyone else, but, like, criminals, hello? Come on, Iz. You know it's more than that at this stage. Asuka, I know you really don't want to talk to him right now, but he is your friend. Shouldn't you talk some sense into him?
No way. I mean, sure, maybe that could help, but it shouldn't be my responsibility. What he did, those awful things to those poor staff. I can't believe I was ever friends with someone like that. Mononeko was right. Staff producing any kind of show together does feel like family. My circus means the world to me. Everyone there is like my family. The idea anyone would do that to their staff? Treat them like that? If anyone treated my circus mates like that, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah, okay, I'm not condoning what Taka did. I'm just trying to say, like, we've all done horrible things here. And, targeting one person and just trying to make them as miserable as possible is kind of bullyish behavior. I don't know. I just, why would you want to stoop to that level? Wouldn't you want to, like, be better? I don't know. That's just me.
The thought of it makes me sick. I just can't believe he got away with it so easily. I feel guilty for ever enjoying being around him. Come on, you couldn't have known. Don't put it all on yourself, Sugi. I should have spotted the signs. Maybe then I could have said something, stopped anyone else from getting hurt.
Don't blame it all on yourself. The scariest monsters are the ones that can hide it.
I don't want to hear that from someone like you. Still, I know he doesn't deserve it, but even if he is an awful person, isolating him in a situation like this could be bad news. I don't expect anyone to forgive him, but I'm gonna go check up on him. This isn't me saying what he did was okay or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I just want to make sure everyone is the best they can be in this situation.
So just because these people voted and decided that Taka was the corrupt one and the others were redeemable, they just were like, okay, it's totally fine that Mint poisons people. And it's totally fine that Ismene murdered somebody. That's totally fine. Because they were voted by the people watching this. And the people watching this, let's be real, I don't know why I feel like I want to protect Taka, okay? I do. Because I like his character. I think he's hilarious. Okay? And I want him to stick around for as long as possible. But let's be real. Any and all characters I like, they die. So, I just... Are you sure you're happy to take that on yourself? It really isn't your responsibility.
I know. But it's my job, so I don't mind it. I'm a professional. I can deal with even the most obnoxious clients.
Even the most rotten egg in a bunch can become a lot sweeter if they have someone to sit with at lunch.
A little at the bottom of the barrel in terms of Takiko's mantras, but she seemed fairly peppy as she left to go check on Taka.
Wow, she really is cool. like a real shoujo girl.
A what now? I feel bad for her. He's just going to take advantage of her kindness. Someone should make sure he doesn't depend on her too much.
I'm just gonna get some shut-eye tonight. I'm feeling pooped.
I think I'll have to join you. This whole thing made me exhausted. Yeah, me too. Want to walk back together, Shin?
Sounds like a plan. I'll see you all tomorrow. Sleep well, you two. I hope you have good dreams, even if things are, stressful.
Please, be careful. I'll see you all tomorrow. We both walked back together, not saying a word to each other. It was sort of hard to process the gravity of everything, considering the first hostage hurt was a fish, but I knew it would dawn on me more tomorrow, when we had to see a person's life fall apart based on one small vote. But seeing his uncharacteristic silence and shaking hands, I knew the reality had already dawned on Dracul. Perhaps that's why, rather uncharacteristically, just as I was about to go back to my cell, I briefly squeezed that shaking hand, gave him a smile, and said words I couldn't quite believe myself.
Drac.
It's all going to be okay. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Sorry, I really care about my mom and my sisters. Without me around, they're probably struggling already. I don't want things to get worse for them. I wish there was something I could do. You're doing the best you can. I'm sure if you explain the situation with your family to the rest of them, they won't vote for her. I doubt anyone is that cruel. You're probably right. Sorry, I'm just paranoid. I think it's more than justified in a situation like this, but regardless, sleep well. You too, Shin. After seeing his smile return once more, I made my way to my cell and crashed onto my bed, letting myself fall asleep, convincing myself that by some miracle it wouldn't get worse than this.
Please! You've got to help me!
Oh, Taka.
Oh my god, it's 7 a.m. Can you not do this later? It's basically still night.
I gotta get there early so I can eat before she comes in.
Huh? I was woken up by loud talking outside my room. Two people seemed to be arguing. I should check if everything's okay. But I'm going to wrap up this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I will continue to be bitter about what's happening with Taka, because I think Ismene is being particularly cruel to him. And I understand, like, what he did was awful. But what every single character here has done something bad. They're all criminals. So I think, I don't know, I don't like the way she's targeting him. I don't like it. It makes me feel gross. So yeah. Anyway, I am going to wrap up this part here. We will continue next time. Maybe there will be a victim. I'm not 100%, but we already have the motive, which is crazy. I feel like it hasn't even been that long. It's been like a little more than an hour and a half into chapter 1, and we already have the motive. So it's coming. The first victim is coming, and I'm scared. I don't want it to be Dracul. I want Dracul to live. I don't want it to be Taka. So far, that's about it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.